I'm only good at post-production.
You're not good at like the take one guy with that thing. All right, so workout today, guys, is Kickstarter 20-minute AMRAP. So we're going to do as many rounds and reps as possible in 20 minutes. We're going to do 30 or 21 assault bike calories, 35 or 25 row cals. Misty, if you want to substitute that assault bike piece with a 400-meter run, I think that would work really well for that in terms of time frame. And then we're going to do 20 single arm dumbbell hang clean and jerk. So once we pick that up from the ground, establish the hang position, we're going to do 5 clean and jerks on one side, right? 5 on one side, and then we're going to switch and go 5 on the other side until we hit that 20 mark. And then we're going to hit 30 ab mat sit-ups. So I've got my ab mat on the ground, hitting those ab mat sit-ups, finishing with shoulders in front of hips, ab mat sit-ups, and then I'm going to do 20 hand release push-ups. So hand release push-ups, nice tight plank, hit the ground, hands come up, press back to that full extension. I'm trying not to warm up, keeping a nice tight core and flat body. We're looking for 3 to 4 rounds here, guys. So longer rounds. You're looking at 6+ minute rounds, 5 to 6+ minute rounds. The assault bike or the row, we're looking for somewhere probably no more than 3 minutes, definitely no more than 3 minutes, but more around the 2 to 2.5 minute mark. For the single arm clean and jerks, you're looking at no more than a minute. Sit-ups is about a minute. Hand release push-ups, you're probably looking at the same. So you're looking at, 5+ minutes around, maybe a little bit more when you start to get fatigued. The only thing we really want to think about breaking up here, maybe the clean and jerks, but we can probably get a good pace where we can hopefully hold on to those unbroken. The push-ups, definitely. If you are going to break up the push-ups, which most of us will, have a plan for how you're going to do that, right? Is it 5s? Is it 10s? Whatever that looks like. If you're breaking it up more than 4 times, then we're going to probably have to scale that number. I would rather you scale the number of push-ups down to like 10 or 15 than go straight to your knees and do 20 or do a raised surface and do 20. Cool? Any questions about Kickstarter? Mel, this is a new look for you there.
I'm stuck in the basement.
Like your husband locked you in the basement?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's cruel. All right. Well, it looks like you got the equipment you need to do this workout as written. 25 cals on the rower for you, Mel. And then you've got your single arm clean and jerks, your ab mat sit-ups, and your hand release push-ups. Question?
John?
Yes.
I'm going to do the home gym version and not do, because I don't have a rower and I don't really feel like running.
Sure. Yeah, 100%. So home gym version, 30, why is it up there twice? That's the same workout. So the home gym version is 30 single arm dumbbell hang clean and jerks, 30 ab mat sit-ups, and I believe 30 hand release push-ups, 30s across the board. So a few more reps. Let me just double check that before we start, but I'll have that for you for sure. I believe it's 30s across the board.
Thank you.
You can always elliptical. Always like to see Emily on rocking that elliptical. It's all good. You do the home version. Okay. Let me get that off the board. We've kind of, I've told you guys, we've co-opted some of the mindsets to talk about what we're talking about is sleep, eat, move, and manage. Those are 4 things we think really move the needle in terms of health and wellness. So today we're going to talk about move, but we're not going to talk about, actually our movement. We're going to talk about finding a schedule or getting into a routine with that self-care, whether that's visiting a chiropractor regularly, a massage therapist regularly. It's kind of akin to a car, right? If you only take your car into the mechanic whenever it's broken, you're probably going to spend a lot more money and you're going to be a lot angrier. But if you take it in for regular maintenance, like most of us do, you're going to get your oil changed, you're going to get that tires rotated, all that kind of stuff. Then you will avoid, that calamity on the side of the road. Same with your body. Don't just take yourself to the chiropractor, massage therapist, whatever, when you're injured or you feel really bad. Try to get into a regular schedule where you're visiting someone who can help with that preventative maintenance. It works for your body too. Cool? All right. Let's get into a warm-up, guys. We're going to start with 2 minutes on our machine. 2 minutes on our machine. I know you don't want to use the machine, Em, but 2 minutes on the machine. We're gonna go 2 minutes. I want you to think about your pacing for the workout, guys. Think about if you were going to do a 5K row, or let's call it a 10K bike, the kind of pace you would hold on that, right? So something you can maintain for that whole 2 minutes comfortably, and see if you can get to your 30 cals or your 21 cals. Here we go. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Also, guys, I mentioned to the earlier class that I'm pretty confident that we're going to get back to some sort of in-person gymnasium going on Monday the 15th. So I think I'm going to throw out an email calling in all the equipment over the weekend would probably be the best time when people have the time to do that. And that way we can kind of clean it up, get it ready. If anything needs to be got ready, and have an idea of what we have going into that Monday. So see you all Monday the 15th, family day for our limited hours. Welcome back. 45 seconds in, guys. Let's think about that pacing, right? We don't want to really blast it out the first round. About a minute in, a minute to go. This is a very shoulder heavy workout, right? So if you're on the rower, if you're on the rower, try to use your legs as much as possible, right? Save those arms. Try not to over grip the handle. Save your shoulders. "30 seconds to go, guys, and then we're going to get into a little body weight warm up. You don't need anything for it. All right, about 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, hop on off, hop on off. Great job, guys. All right, let's take a couple seconds. We're gonna get into our 30 on, 10 off. We're gonna start with that active Samson stretch. Active Samson, we'll start in, let's call it 15 seconds. Mel, I didn't realize how similar our houses are until I picked up that bike crank from your front porch, and the basements look the same too. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go to that active Samson. Painting the floor in your basement really helped. It helped us make that basement look nice and shiny, even though it wasn't. 15 seconds. Let's switch sides, switch sides. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's go plank, front plank on your hands. So we're going push-up plank. We'll start that in 5 seconds. It's a nice push-up plank. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Shift that weight onto your hands a little bit. Stay on those toes. Beautiful. We'll go to 40 seconds on the clock. And a little conversation I had with Dan this morning. If for some reason ab mat sit-ups are bothering you, or they are today, stuff like a plank or knee raises really work well. I like that plank for 30, 45 seconds-ish. 3, 2, 1, and let's slide into that up dog, guys. So up dog, let's try to keep our hips off the ground. Squeeze our glutes nice and hard and look to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and go. There we are. If you want to throw in a little twist, you can do that too. From that up dog, we're going to go to a plank march. Plank march. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to our plank march, guys. We're going to go in our push-up plank, drop down to those forearms, back up to that push-up plank, cycling through that for 30 seconds, starting now. Here we go. push-up or plank march. Think about keeping the glutes squeezed nice and tight. Great shoulder warm-up. Getting ready for all these push-ups we're gonna do, all these jerks we're gonna do. 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to straight-legged sit-ups, guys. Let's roll over. Straight-legged sit-ups. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's try to keep a nice posture. Shoulders in front of hips. On that finish, long through the neck. Great, we got about 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna transition into shoulder taps from that push-up plank position. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna get to that plank position, stay under control, tap those shoulders. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Beautiful. 20 seconds to go. And then we're gonna drop to our belly, guys, and we're gonna go to an arch hold or Superman hold, 10 seconds to go. I like the flow of this warm up. Makes sense. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's drop to that belly. Squeeze the heels together, squeeze the glutes. Get that good arch position, arms out in front. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're imagining you're flying, where are you imagining you're flying over as Superman? Mount Fuji in Japan. That's mine. All right, 10 seconds to go, guys, and then we're going inchworm to push-up. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna walk those hands out, hit that good push-up, elbows tracking back, and then walk your hands back to your feet. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Inchy to pushy, here we go. Also, guys, if you haven't signed up for the Open yet and you plan on it, we need to get those numbers in soon so we can order shirts and do all that good stuff. Draft our teams. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, guys. You're gonna need a single dumbbell for this next mobility piece. And let's unmute ourselves. Let's unmute ourselves so we can talk about what we finish or what we start but just don't finish ever. Let's get into that straddle stretch, guys. Dumbbell in between our legs. Use that dumbbell to pull yourself a little bit deeper. We're gonna spend a good minute in here. We'll start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, Emily, what do you finish or what do you start but never finish?
Putting laundry away.
Yeah, I hear you there. I'm terrible. I don't fold any of the laundry. Grace has that. She watched that. What was it? The Japanese lady with the tidying up. Anyways,
Marie Kondo.
that's the one. She folds the laundry like that, and then she puts it all on our bed. So, but you're forced to get rid of it, right? You can't go to sleep until you put away your laundry. So maybe that's the trick. Put it on your bed. Mel, what do you start but never finish?
I like cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah, it's not a fun task for sure. Kirk.
Laundry, great starter, terrible finisher.
Yeah, I'm good at putting it in the laundry machine and maybe putting it in the dryer, but getting it from the dryer to upstairs and folding it and putting it away, it's just not my forte. Misty.
Yeah, laundry is going to be a good one. You're exactly right. It's the folding and the putting away.
Yeah,
I have,
it's never ending too. Like, I mean, you've got 2 kids, a husband, and your mother-in-law, right? So that's a lot of
yeah,
laundry. And plus, of course, your kids when they're young, they wear something for like 5 seconds and they're like, oh, dirty, throw it in the pile.
and their clothes are so tiny. So by the time it feels like a load, you have
Yeah,
so many clothes.
that's true. All right, Danny, what's something that you start but never finish besides logging on to the internet? All right, let's come up out of that, guys. Grab yourself a quick drink.
Oh shit, I'm muted. We make the kids fold laundry, so laundry's a piece of cake in our house.
Oh,
And it takes care of the problem Misty's talking about. They don't put so much stuff in because they're the ones that have to fold it.
beautiful. I like it.
I never finish books.
Yeah, there's a book right now. I was saying to the earlier class, like, I do finish books that I like, but if there's one that I feel like I should read and it's just not resonating, like right now there's one that I'm reading and it's just a struggle. It's a struggle, like, to get through it, but I feel like I'm too deep in it now to get out, and I'm gonna finish it. But man, it's a pain in the butt. It's a Michael Ondaatje one, and it's one that he wrote when he was first starting. And I didn't know this until someone told me that he started out as a poet and then became like a fiction writer. And so he's kind of like in the middle of that stuff. So it's kind of like poetry-ish, but I don't know. I'm just not digging it, but I'll get her done. All right. We're going to start with the single dumbbell hang clean and jerk, guys. And I'm going to demonstrate with my coffee mug. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just going to get rid of this coffee. But you could. So we're going to talk about our hands. We're going to talk about our hands and all the movements today. For the dumbbell hang clean and jerk, once we pick it up off the ground, it doesn't have to go back to the ground. But we want to talk about our hand as we catch on our shoulder. If you notice, my hand is about in line with my ear, which means the dumbbell is far enough back that it's not here forward and putting me in a bad position for that jerk where I have to kind of bring it back around in that circular motion. If my hand is in line with my ear, that means the rear head of the dumbbell is on my shoulder and I can drive that thing straight up and not have to worry about getting pulled forward into a bad position or kind of bench pressing it up either. So what we're going to start with our hang clean and jerk is grab your dumbbell. We're going to start with 3 hang power cleans per side, really focusing on getting that elbow up and that hand in line with your ear. So let's go 3 hang power cleans per side, y'all. Beautiful. So also, I'll touch on this after we're done. But I mean, there's 2 different ways to do the hang power clean. The outside of your leg, which I find for myself less efficient, but that's, you know, completely dependent on what feels good for you. And then the kind of Russian kettlebell swing inside of your leg, where I like to let that one fall down and take me into that next movement where I can just let gravity pull that weight down, rest my grip a little bit. So up to you how you want to do that. I find the kind of swing, Russian swing, to be more efficient. But if you find on the outside to be more efficient for you, then have at her. We're going to go to 3 push jerks per side, guys. So get yourself in a good push jerk position. Jump, punch, and land. Very shoulder intensive. So see if you can push yourself under the dumbbell rather than pressing it all the way up. There you go. And once you've got 3 push jerks per side, we're going to go into 6 clean and jerks. So 3 per arm. So you're going to go hang clean, jerk, hang clean, and jerk. There you go. 6 total, 3 per side. Beautiful. All right. That's the single arm dumbbell hang clean and jerk, guys. What's up, Misty?
For the workout, are they going to be alternating or can you go like 5-5?
No, it's supposed to be 5 per side. So switch every 5.
Okay.
Good question. So switch every side or switch every 5, which should allow you guys to probably get them unbroken or close to it, right? No more than 2 sets. You should be able to kind of rest the one arm while the other one does the work. And as long as you have a good pace for that, I think you should be able to hit those unbroken or close to it. All right, let's talk about our push-up, guys. We're gonna talk about our hands in our push-up. We wanna talk about how we position them. So you wanna think about a thumb width outside your shoulders, the same as you would as if you were pressing overhead. We wanna think about that same thing, about a thumb width outside of your shoulders, hands in a good position. That'll force your elbows to kind of hinge back the way we want them to move. And I want you to think about screwing your hands into the ground when you're pressing. Okay, so let's go get into our push-up plank position. Let's really focus on that hand setup. We're gonna do a 15-second plank. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. 15-second plank. Think about hands about a thumb width outside your shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide to increase that surface area, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit 5 hand release push-ups. 5 hand release push-ups. Try to get those hands to come back to that same spot each time. Right? You don't have to raise them up too much, just enough that they lose contact with the floor, and then back into that same spot so you have that good push-up position. Perfect. So again, with the volume of push-ups in this workout, guys, 20 is a lot. If you're going to break them up early and often. If you think that 20 seems like a ton and you're going to end up failing or switching to something else, let's reduce the reps to something that seems like you can do in, let's call it no more than 4 sets. So if 10 is going to take you 4 sets or 15 is going to take you 4 sets, let's do that. Any questions about the push up? All right, well, the next cue is for the assault bike, which really doesn't translate as well into the row, but we'll talk about just releasing your grip a little bit on the row, not death gripping the handle, because this is a very shoulder intensive, upper body intensive workout. We want our legs to take most of the heat on that row portion so that we save our shoulders for the other movements. If we're really pulling hard with the upper body and maintaining that grip, our shoulders are gonna burn out, our lats are gonna burn out, and it's gonna make everything upper body a lot harder. So let's focus on reducing our grip on the way back in that recovery. We're gonna go for 30 seconds on our machine, whatever machine we've got, 30 seconds. I want you to think about your race pace in this 30 seconds. If you didn't get to it in the warm-up, let's think about our race pace. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. Think about slowing your return down, guys, resting that upper body, driving, big leg drive, big leg drive. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rest, rest, rest. Beautiful. All right, guys. We're not really going to touch on the sit-up here, so we're just going to get into a practice round. Do we have any questions about any of the movements before we get into the practice round? Nope. All right, just a quick note too, guys. On Sunday, we have in our masters group, we have a CrossFit Games athlete who's going to come in and answer some questions. So for those masters who, or even if you're not a master, come and join the conversation, ask some questions of someone who has got a lot of experience in the sport and knows about training as you get older. Any questions you want to ask. So that's Sunday at noon in the Facebook group. All right, let's get into a practice round. Practice round is going to be 4 of each movement. We're going to go 4 cals on our machine. We're going to go 4 single arm dumbbell hang clean and jerks, 4 ab mat sit-ups, and 4 hand release push-ups. If you're skipping the cardio piece, let's do 6 of each movement, 6 of each movement. So we're going to go 6 clean and jerks, 6 ab mat sit-ups, and 6 hand release push-ups. For the rest of us, it's 4 of each one. Start with 4 cals on your machine. 3, 2, 1, go. Big, strong push with those legs. Beautiful. Hop on off, Misty. Hop on off. Let's go to 4 single dumbbell hang clean and jerks. Think about pushing yourself under that dumbbell. Save those shoulders a little bit. 2 per side. Beautiful. And then we're gonna go 4 ab mat sit-ups and then 4 hand release push-ups. There we go. All right, guys, once you've done that practice round, if you've got to hit the bathroom, grab a drink, get something to write down your score. If you have any questions about any of the movements or scaling or any of that kind of stuff, we're looking for 3 to 4 rounds here, guys. So again, longer rounds. Should be a steady grind. This is one of those grinder workouts where we're just going to kind of grind through it and try to keep moving. Keep on moving, don't stop. Mel, have you accepted offers? Or is that today you're accepting offers?
This goes on the market today, actually.
Oh, today, and then you're accepting them through the weekend and then next Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Woo! Got time, got time to put it in.
Yeah.
Better come with the big money. That Toronto money.
Let's hope.
The lady who bought our house hasn't even been down to see it yet.
What?
Yeah, that's what the agent told us. He was like, yeah, she hasn't actually seen the house yet. But
Oh my God. I know Jen said that there's a lot of people from Toronto buying houses without seeing them, but then like putting multiple offers on multiple different homes.
yeah, this lady bought 2 houses in the same weekend in Windsor, I believe.
Oh my God, must be nice, eh?
Optometrist.
There you go.
All right, guys, let's get into this workout. So again, grinder. The only thing you might break up here might be the clean and jerks and the push-ups, guys. So if you're going to have a strategy right off the hop, it's better to do that than to be forced into breaking them up because you can't do anymore and having to kind of stare at the floor for a while with those push-ups, especially. 3 to 4 rounds. You're looking at 5, let's call it 4.5 to 6.5 minute rounds, and try to maintain that pace. Right? It's pretty easy to go fast in this first round and then get caught up in the next bunch. All right, guys, let's get ready for Kickstarter. The Kickstarter. All right, guys, 20-minute AMRAP. Here we go. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Beautiful. Find your rhythm. Find your rhythm on that machine. Find your rhythm on the clean and jerks, guys. Just come out nice and paced. Something you could hold for a while. You're always moving forward on that machine. Coming up on the 30-second mark. Once you get off that machine, we're going to move into those single arm dumbbell hang clean and jerks. Think about getting a cycle speed with that dumbbell that allows you to do big sets. You don't want to have to put it down. If you can hook grip that dumbbell, let's do that. It'll take some heat off, allow you to use those legs a bit more. Jump that dumbbell up. We're 1 minute in here, guys. 1 minute in. Goal of this workout is just to kind of keep moving through the whole thing. No need to go too fast. Really use those sit-ups and those push-ups as a chance to get your breathing back under control. Set yourself up for a good effort on the bike or the rower. Here we go. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark. Coming up on that 2-minute mark. Beautiful. Just past 2 minutes. Just past the 2-minute mark. Try to move at a nice steady pace with those single dumbbell clean and jerks. There we go. Find that breathing pattern for each one. Big exhale as you drive that dumbbell up. Whether you bring it to the shoulder or you let it swing down, kettlebell style. Just past 3 minutes. This workout moves pretty quickly. Bigger sets for all the movements. Find your pacing, find your strategy for each of them. Really focus on that breathing on the sit-ups. Exhale at the top. Inhale on the way back. Here we go. Coming up on the 4-minute mark here, guys. Nice job, Danny. Those look really good. Those knee raises. Keep long. Keep that good posture in your ab mat sit-ups, guys. Big drive up that shoulder. Put that dumbbell in a good position. Keep you nice and balanced for a strong drive up. For me, that limiting factor is always the jerk portion of the clean and jerk. They start to build up. Add those into push-ups. Spicy shoulder workout. You're coming up on 5 minutes. Coming up on 5 minutes, a quarter way through the workout. Coming up on 5:30 here, guys. Coming up on 5:30. Probably close to finishing a round here. Let's try to maintain that pace now throughout the rest of the workout. Six minutes in here, guys. 6 minutes in. Big, powerful strokes on the rower. Push with those legs. Slow that return. Relax on the way back. Especially relax that grip. Here we go. Coming up on 7 minutes here, guys. Coming up on 7 minutes. More than a third of the way through. Just think about chipping away at these bigger sets. There we go. Great push with the legs. 7.5 minutes in here, guys. Smooth transitions, get right to work on that next movement, guys. Eight minutes in. Beautiful. Get right to work on those clean and jerks, guys. Just 20, 2 sets of 5 per arm. There we go. Let's get through all 20 here. Hold on, we got her. Just know we're resting the other arm while one arm's working. Coming up on the halfway point of this thing. The Kickstarter. Breathe in those sit-ups, guys. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way back. Use those arms to pull yourself up. Nice job with that plank, Danny. Liking it. Nice variety. Varied, constantly varied. That's what we do. Just past 10 minutes. Coming up on 11 here, guys. Beautiful. Nice job with the push-ups. So screw the hands in the ground. Keep those elbows tracking backwards. Nice tight plank. Let's try not to snake them up, guys. As we get fatigued, let's make each one count, each rep count here. Focus on that technique, not on the speed. Speed will come. "12 minutes in here, 12 minutes in. Steady pace on your machine, guys. Steady pace on your machine. We get enough time for another round plus here. There we go. Nice job, Em. Way to cycle through those. Let's catch that clean in a good position. Set us up for a nice jerk. There we go. $14 minutes in, guys. 6 to go. 6 to go. Let's push through for another round. Let's try to get to that 3-round mark at least. Push for 4. Five minutes to go, guys. Last 5 minutes of the workout. Keep grinding. Finish line's right there. Four and a half, just under 4.5 to go. Keep some quality push-ups going here, guys. Elbows tracking back. Keep that nice tight plank. Nice job, Kirk. Let's grind through these. We can speed up maybe a little bit as we get closer to that finish line. 4 minutes to go. Three and a half to go. Let's get all we can here, guys. Nice job, Em. Keep it moving in those clean and jerks. Just under 3 minutes left in this one. Nice job. Shake it out on those push-ups and get back to a few. Just under 2.5 minutes left, guys. Here we go. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get through these cows now, Kirk. 1:40 to go. 1:40 to go. We're gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit. See if we can get off that machine. Here you go, Danny. 35 cows, 1.5 minutes. Challenge. Let's run forward. Let's tackle that. Get those calories up to about 1,300 an hour, 1,400 an hour. We'll get through. Last 1:10. There we go. "45 seconds left in this one, guys. 45 seconds to go. "30 seconds to go. Here we go. Work hard. Work hard till we get to that 20-minute mark. Run through that finish line, guys. 15 seconds. Keep driving hard. Let's kick. Whatever you got now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Great job, guys. Love the effort. Great workout. Great workout. Kirk, what'd you get, bud?
25.
3 + 25. Perfect. Right in that wheelhouse. Squirmin' Sherman.
3 full rounds and then 9 sit-ups.
3 + 8 sit-ups. So we're looking at 58. So what else? Not quite. 3 + 25, 45, 53. Misty.
3 rounds, and let's call it 250 meters.
Perfect.
A little
250.
over half.
Danny Ritz.
3 + 24.
3 + 24. Beautiful. How were those, the switching it up between movements?
I found that I regretted the plank because I had nothing left for the push-ups.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a really good call. I should have thought about that. Really
Plus-
burning it.
That's why I did sit-ups in the last round.
Yeah. Emily.
4 + 68.
Emily, are dumbbell hang clean and jerks your favorite movement?
Yep.
I thought so. Like, you blaze through those. Blaze through those. All right, guys, great job. If you're so inclined, we do have a dumbbell class at 6 p.m. tonight with Coach James. Again, if you're putting in the extra work, make sure you're putting in the extra recovery. And think about that regular maintenance schedule I was talking about. You know, whether it's chiropractor, whether it's massage therapist, whether it's cupping, whether it's whatever it is that makes you feel better. I know most of us have access to those things and just don't do it. And I think, why not? I mean, I was the same way for a long time too. I remember in university when I first found out you were covered for chiropractic appointments. It was like, wow, this is awesome. So use it up, man. It's worth it. Think of it as an oil change or preventative maintenance for your body, right? We got to keep these classic cars humming. As I said to the class in the morning, most of us are classic cars, but we're the muscle cars when they used to put big engines in there. Big engines, right? Shelby. All right, great job, guys. Hopefully we see you all mañana, and hopefully we get some good news that we're going to be back in the flesh on Monday, the 15th, Family Day. Cool.
Good.
All right.
Good
See you
day.
guys.
Yeah.
Good
Thanks,
day.
John.
No problem. Have a great day. Great day, all.